Okay guys, how you doing out there? First of all, my name is Kenneth Bird. I'm the creator of Crystal Edge Technology projection screens using smart technology gain. This right here is the Immerse 4K Cinema. This is our blackout cloth. It's completely borderless. It comes with free worldwide shipping. Yes, we can ship this to you anywhere in the world for free. This is a 4K and 3D ready screen. Sorry about that, guys. And this is a stretch screen. We started doing the stretch over the flat because the stretch was just selling 10 times more. And in business, you go what sells the best. So we went back with the stretch. It's fantastic. All right, so as you can see, this is the 150-inch stretch. Over here we have the 150-inch fixed frame. Now the fixed frames are not available overseas, but screens do come in two free color options. There is a I think titanium platinum, and then the other one, this is a titanium platinum, and this one right here is a new ultralight 4K. This is our TI-22. Now, screens are using smart technology gain, which allows the screen to be able to produce an amazing picture even in a fully lit room. I doubt your environment's going to have this much light. This is my work environment. Sorry about the camera there. It has to be, my work environment has to be very bright because I have to see what I'm doing down here. Alright, so let's show you where the measuring tape is at. Our measuring tape is coming in. See where the projector is. You can see where the tape is. We're at 18 feet away from the screen. Now it's very important that I do these long demonstrations, where not long demonstrations, but long distance with the projector, because some of you guys are going to have 120, 130, 140, 150 inch screens, and you're going to have to pull that projector back. It's no use in watching a demonstration where somebody is typecasting the exact same position of 100 feet. Not 100 feet. Ooh, that'd be a pretty powerful projector at 100 feet. Projecting 11 and 12 feet because their projector's mounted in the ceiling. Your projector may go farther back than where their projector is mounted, and this may pose some curiosity on how the screen is going to look on something bigger than 100 inch. And this is very important why you have to do demonstrations bigger than 100 inch, because you need to know what that screen is going to look like at 150 inch. Biggest screen I ever done was 200 inches, and that is a really big screen. Matter of fact, that's what I'm building upstairs. Okay, so as I said before, the distance, how far the projector is going to have to travel, because that's one of the things the customer worries about. Okay, my projector is going to be way back here. It's going to have to travel through all this light, hit the screen, and look good. And as you can see by my environment, it is very, very bright in here. So, yeah, it's going to get past with no problem whatsoever. Trust me, you're going to enjoy the video if you haven't seen them already. This is your first time seeing it, you're going to enjoy this demonstration. Now, other question you're going to have is, do I have enough lumens? Yes, you do, because our screens can be used with projectors as low as 500 lumens, but the suggested required lumens is 2,000 lumens. Sorry about the camera there, people. My projector is at 2,500 lumens. No overkill here. We don't need 4,200 lumens and up and all that other nonsense. We're using a DLP for those of you that are using DLP projectors, and this is a lamp free. This is a Casio, but this particular projector has an interesting twist. It's like three projectors in one. It's DLP, and it's also a laser and LED hybrid projector. So we're kind of using three projectors in one hit, which is freaking cool when you think about it. So yeah, I've used my projectors on DLP. I've used them on LED. Just now I have laser added to the list, you know what I mean? So I've done my screens on so many different forms of projectors. Also too, I've done them on different distances. I've done them against the Elite screen. I've done it against Supernova. You know what I mean? I've tested my screens. So, someone can say, hey, Ken, what's your difference? Actually, I had a customer come in and say, well, I want to know the difference between your screen and Elite screen. Boom, video demonstration showing my screen, challenging the Elite screen, and basically outperforming it. DMP Supernova, got that. I have done so many different sample sheets of so many different high-end screens, it's not even funny. And this is where I can prove why my technology is worth the money that it is. Now, I just want to say real quick before I start this. When somebody makes a statement by saying, don't spend hundreds. Well, before you make that statement, you have to be able to prove that your technology can perform the exact same way as ours or better. Same thing if I'm saying, hey, why would you spend $3,000 for a Elite Screen Dark Star 9 when you can basically buy our screen for around 600 or 900, whatever it may be? You know what I mean? we have to be able to prove that before we can make that statement. And with the Immerse 4K, we've done a demonstration against the Elite Darkstar 9 and the Grey Cinema 5. If you're curious to see that demonstration, I'll post it below. Check it out. It's an awesome demonstration. We beat their screens. So I can back that up by saying that. I can prove why my screens are, actually I can prove in that video demonstration why you would save more with our technology than going out and buying the Elite screen. Alright, so with that being said, let's move forward. And also too, keep in mind, look at my environment. Look at the light in my environment. It is extremely bright in here at 18 feet back. But like I said, there's others, I'm not trying to put anybody down, that will make statements about don't spend hundreds, but yet you're not doing the same demonstrations, you're still doing the same dark or somewhat dim demonstrations with high power projectors sitting way too close to the screen. And my personal favorite is the environment was so dark at one point you could see the flashlight coming off the camera because the person couldn't see where they were at. So like I said, no smoke and mirrors here, simple and plain, screen, measuring tape, projector. That's it. Alright, let's do this. Oops, I think I hit that. I'm Chromecasting this, people. There we go. Let me take that off altogether. Also, too, I want you to see this, too. I'm going to go into my menu. Now, these are my options in my menu right here. As you can see, nothing's been changed. Look at this. My brightness, the brightness screen is on normal. Right there. None of my settings are changed at all. Look at my screen and all its lighting. We're 18 feet back, only 2,500 lumens. That's it. And as you can see, we don't have lights peppered out through the environment. If I'm showing off how powerful the gain is on our screens, I'm not going to have little lights peppered out through the area, or a lamp next to the screen. This is the part I like. A lamp. This is the things you got to look for. A lamp next to the screen with a shade on it. And yet, if you look at the screen size is small. That means the projector is literally sitting right up on top of the screen. Now, if you have, even if you're using 2,200 lumens, if it's sitting like probably about a foot away from the screen, maybe 2 or 3 feet, feet away from the screen, that's still too close. At 2,200 lumens, you're right up on top of the screen. You can have a lamp right next to it. You're really not going to see much fading. But as you can see in this demonstration, we are 18 feet back, fully lit environment, and look how fantastic this screen looks. Now I'll come in here and I'll just hit the lights, show you the screen works fantastic in all different environments. This is a high performance blackout cough, and as I said before, you know, we beat a $3,000 Darkstar 9. We beat the Cinema Grade 5D, and like I said, when you consider the fact that 100-inch of the Darkstar 9 by Elite Screens, not to put the company down in any way, but I'm just saying, it's just comparing, is $2,000 to $3,000. It's for 116.9. This is a 150-inch 16:9 borderless blackout cloth that is 3D and 4K ready. That can be used outside. These screens are weatherproof, which means you can take them outside. You can build your own home theater outside. I've done demonstrations around 7:56 in the evening when the sun was up, at around 12 feet back, between 12 and 13 feet back on 2,500 lumens. So this is the kind of quality you want in your screen. So when I do demonstrations, I have no time to do demonstrations where I'm going to have little bits of light peppered out through the environment. I'm going to be using projectors too close to the screen. What are the other things I've seen? And now, mind you, I see these in professional videos also. I see a lot of ambient light controlled environments in these professional videos. You know what I mean? They're using dark walls and dark floors, you know, because you don't want to generate too much light in there. You know what I mean? They're using high powered projectors, and we're talking about maybe projectors that are around 4,000 lumens and up, 4K projectors, all this crazy stuff to make their screens look incredible. And like I said, at that particular point, the projector is doing all the work. So in my demonstrations, what you see is what you get. And you can't smoke and mirror this. As I said, this is a 150-inch screen. This is a very big screen. consider the fact that most demonstrations you will see it will be on a 100-inch. And the projector will be positioned in the ceiling. It will be connected to the ceiling. So it's positioned and in line with the screen so they can optimize the best picture quality. That's how it works. The best picture quality I can possibly give you. With me, I can put my projector on the floor on top of a U.S. A Postal Service shipping box and a crate. I can set it anywhere I want. And I don't have to worry about my picture quality, losing any picture quality. I can go to any angle that I want in this room, and I can still see my screen with a high power light right over top of it. With all the light cascading down on this screen, you would think it'd be all washed out. That's the kind of quality you want when it comes to your home theater setup. And I'm using 2500 lumens. I don't have to go high powered. Usually when people are doing demonstrations like this, with this kind of lighting, at 18 feet back, mind you, they are using very high powered projectors. And if they're showing basically with all the lighting hitting the screen, what they'll do is they'll push the projector up close. You'll see the screen size become smaller because for them to push the projector up close, that means the projector is literally sitting right up on top of the screen and they have light around it. That's one of the things you have to see. These are things that I see when I watch these demonstrations. Watch these. I actually encourage you to go out, go on YouTube, watch these demonstrations, see what I'm talking about. You will see it. You'll see these small little screens and you'll see a lot of light around it, but the projector will be sitting right up on top of the screen. It's the reason why I don't believe in using short throws when I do my tests, because with a short throw, it's just inaccurate. I get a more better reading from the screen's technology and what it can do if I'm using long throws, because that means the projector has to work harder, has to fight through 10 times more ambient light to hit the screen, and the screen is going to have to be to produce an amazing picture. Man, I'll tell you something, one thing. When I moved into this house, I giggled, and I tell you why. Because the lighting in here was insane. I'm thinking, man, this is going to push me. This is going to make me design better and more advanced technology. And it did, because I have this. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this video demonstration. The immersed 4K cinema screens are available in our Blackout cloth and fixed frame screens. Also too, like I said, the screens are weatherproof. You can take them outside. They come with free worldwide shipping, and the screens are shipped on a roll. There's one right there about to go out today. Actually, I have a couple of those. I actually have a stack of them over there that are getting ready to be processed, but these are a few that are actually going out today. For those of you that are curious about the immersed ultra flat screen, that's the screen right there I had hanging up on the wall. That's the screen right there. These screens are easy to roll up. They're very flexible. These screens are fantastic. We're going to be using this if you're going to be using this screen for a curved screen, because these screens do curve. This is our ultra thin screen. Same thing like this, the same immersed right here, and it's just a different surface, a different form of not application, but a different surface. But this is our flex ultra thin screen that you can just hang up on your wall with Velcro. That's it. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. I'd like to thank you all for watching. I'm Kenneth Burr from Crystal Edge Technology Screens. You all have a good one. If you need any more information, check out all the information below. I have everything there from my website on where to order, how to order, and so forth. Alright, thank you all. You all have a good one.